I thought I'd pop on and do a little review and also let you know about this fabulous new brush set. Now, I have featured Nanshy brushes in my videos, plethora of my makeup videos and tutorials, and I also did like a kind of overview of them in my great new makeup brushes video, which I will link down below. However, this is just going to be about the Nanshy brushes. In that other video I kind of included a couple of other brands, but this one is going to be about their fantastic new Masterful Collection brush set. Look at this baby, it's amazing. Now this has just launched. It is $49.95. You get 12 brushes. They're all cruelty free, they're all vegan, they're approved by PETA.org, they're synthetic antibacterial bristles, perfect for all skin types. No animal fur has been used to make these brushes. So they're pretty much perfect. If you are a little bit concerned about animal hair brushes and whatnot, needn't be with these. This brush set is available from their shop and I will link it down below. I'm really impressed from past experience with my Nanshy brushes that I already have. I just happen to be here, I have the 7-piece eye set, just the large shader. I love this one, and a couple of their little blending brushes that came in the set, and the blending eyeshadow brush, which I like to use to pack colour on the lid, and I also have the blending brush, which is featured in this kit. It was kind of like given as a little sneak preview. And this brush I love, it's the angled detailer, and I use this all the time, especially if I want to just do like a soft kind of line to line my upper lash line. I use that. So I do know what these brushes are like because I've been using them for over a month now, probably 2 months now, and I think they're fabulous. So that's the eye brush set that I just kind of gave you a peek of there. But if you want to see what I thought about that, I'll link that video down below. But this is about these bad boys. These are really, really beautiful. They come in 2 different handles. I chose the pearly white. They also do a black. I like the white handles just because I can kind of distinguish them from the rest of my brushes, so I really like the white handles. They're very, very nice. Nanshy brushes are incredibly well made. That was the thing that really got me. The first time I ever received a Nanshy brush set, I was really quite surprised at how brilliantly they're made. They're very nice, they're very weighty, the ferrules on them don't look like they're going to kind of fall off or, you know, get waterlogged the first time you wash them. They are beautiful. So I will just tell you about this set because this is the Masterful Collection. It's kind of the big kahuna launch for Nanshy. I mean, you can't, from a lot of makeup brush brands, I mean really high ones like MAC, you can't even get like one brush for £19 and you get 12 for $49.95. I think it's fantastic. So first of all, obviously they come in this little box, which I really, really like. So first of all, I will start with the smaller brush. This is the smallest brush on the end, and this is their lip brush, and I really like this type of lip brush. It looks like a little kind of bullet, and you unscrew it and pop it in there, and there's your lip brush. It does have lip, there's the Nanshy lip written on it. I love the way that they put the names of each brush on the handle. I think it's so convenient because you don't have to think about numbers, you don't have to think, well, what's that brush that I just used? You know, the original Crown brushes, before they kind of started branding their brushes as their own, they don't have anything on them either. If I have one for you, let me see. Here. There's nothing on it, so it can be really difficult to find out if you want to go and buy another one what it is. But you don't have that problem with these because they are beautifully branded. It's kind of embossed on the handle there. It's gorgeous. So this is the lip brush. Nice size, very nice to use, nice in hand. Nice kind of tip on it. I think it's really nice, so I will use this brush a lot because it's always handy to have a lip brush, and especially like a retractable one that you can put in your bag. The next brush along is the liner brush, and this is your typical kind of, got a top on it, hang on, typical kind of thin line. So if you wanted to do a thin line with this would be perfect, absolutely perfect. If you really wanted to be very precise with your eyeliner. You could do a thick line with this as well, you just have to kind of build the product up. Very stiff, I like the tip on it. It's not, it's kind of like, it's kind of a little bit plasticky. It's interesting, I guess because it's synthetic, that was probably why, but it's incredibly precise. I will look forward to using that. I think that's a very nice brush. So you've got one for your gel liner, which I think everybody should kind of attempt to master, because I think gel liner, I'm wearing the Decay one today, I think gel liner is a lot easier than felt liners and pencils. I really do. I think it's just a lot easier. So you get your liner brush. The brush that I just mentioned, that I just showed you from the other set that I reviewed a couple of months ago, this is the angled detailer. You get this in the Masterful Collection. I love this brush. I think everyone should have this. It's really nice and precise. It's quite firm. This is really good, as I said, for applying eyeshadow as a liner. It's fabulous. And underneath the lower lash line, it's really nice because it is very, very small. and precise to use. So I really like this brush, so I'm glad to have another one. So that's the Angled Detailer. The next two brushes, we have the pencil brush, which looks like this. I'm sure we all know what a pencil brush looks like. This is very nice though. I find a lot of my pencil brushes from other companies, I find they can get a bit sharp because they're natural hair. So I find that they're kind of, the more you use them, because they are so tiny, the hairs break off and they can be a bit sharp, especially underneath the lower lash line. This one, because it's synthetic, it's like the perfect, it's the perfect kind of cut of a brush for a pencil brush. It's really lovely. I'm looking forward to using this. So that is the pencil brush. And then the other one is the crease brush, which looks very nice. I don't have one like this from the other set, so this is really nice. Once again, precise. I think if you kind of struggle with maybe applying too much eyeshadow, then these brushes should be really good for you because they are quite small. I think that's a, you know, it's a thing to master. You get large brushes, flat shader brushes, things like that. You can go a bit overboard if you're a bit heavy-handed, so I like the fact that these are quite small. There's a bird out here, it's just hit the fence and is now doing a little dance. I don't know what's going on. So weird. So that is the crease brush from the Nanshy Masterful collection. I really like this. I'm looking forward to using this. The next one is the blending brush, which I believe I have one of. Yep. Oh, it could be a little bit different. I think this one's a little bit different. This is the original one that I've been using, obviously, and this is the one from the Masterful collection. I believe this one is a little bit more tapered. So that's nice. It's nice to have different brushes. So this is the blending brush. Once again, perfect for blending, but I would say this one would probably be better for packing colour on the lid. That's what I used the other one for. So that's the blending brush. Then we also have the shader brush, which is very, very similar. Quite similar, not entirely the same, I don't think, if I can find it. This is the large shader. I don't think it's entirely the same. No. This is the large shader from the eye set that I've used, and this is the new one from the Masterful collection. It's a little bit more, it's a little bit smaller, I believe, so that's the shader brush. I like this type of brush if you just want to use one colour over the lid, and I also like it for highlighting the brow bone. I think it's really, really nice. On to the face brushes, which is something I'm really excited to try, and I will be featuring all of these brushes in my makeup tutorials. I think I may just do one video just using these brushes, so if you're interested, keep your eyes peeled for that. But these are the ones I'm most excited about because I haven't tried any face brushes from Nanshy before, so I didn't want to dirty them up before I showed them to you because I hate that. I hate showing dirty brushes, and if I was going to wash them and everything, it just take too long. So this is kind of just an overview, so you know that the kit is available. So first of all, you get the foundation brush. Now this is interesting because I really don't like paddle foundation brushes. I think a lot of companies come out with them, and they're a little bit, now that we have kabuki brushes and flat top kabukis and angled kabukis, I think they're a little bit outdated. But this is interesting because it is angled, so I think this would be very nice for cream contouring. I really do. And if you do like applying foundation with a brush like this, then, you know, knock yourself out. But I think it's an interesting concept because it would easily get in to kind of all the nooks and crannies around your face. So I can see why this would kind of be a really good foundation brush. So that is the foundation brush. That's the one that they say is for foundation in the kit. And don't you love this embossing on the ferrule? That's the Nanshy logo. I really, really like that. You also get the contouring brush, which I'm just so excited to use. Very excited. Look at this. This is fat. It looks like this. Nice kind of shape, and also it's not too tiny, so you don't really run the risk of picking up too much bronzer and kind of going overboard with it, so I like that. That's a nice brush. So that is for contouring. We also have a stippling brush, and I love stippling brushes. I have loads of them, and I tend to use them. I should show it to you, really, shouldn't I? I tend to use them for blush. I don't really use them for foundation, but you really could. I mean, a lot of people do like them for foundation because they give a nice airbrush finish and they don't pick up too much product. But I like to use them for blush. But you could use this for foundation. You could use it for powder as well. Oh, it's so soft. Oh, it's lovely. So that is the stippling brush. Really nice. I love the size of these brushes. I know it sounds like a weird thing to say, but I really do like the size of them. Nice. They're nice and weighty. So this one is for blush. This is the blush brush, which I think is gorgeous. The handles on these are huge. I really like it. I like that. No spindly handles for Nanshy, that's for sure. So this is the blush brush. And just look at that. You really wouldn't know they're synthetic. They are so soft. So that's the blush brush. Beautiful size. You could use this for contouring as well if you don't want to do too much of a heavy contour, just kind of bronzing. You could use that would be perfect for that. It's a nice size, nice shape. And then the last brush you get in the Masterful collection is the Big Mama brush. This is the powder brush, and I think I'm going to be all over this brush because it just seems like it's just fabulous. It's just such a nice size. Oh, I love it. Look at it, it's massive. I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed. They're so soft. They're like baby soft, and also they don't come with a weird smell. You know, a lot of new brushes, you kind of have to wash them first to get that weird kind of manufacturing smell out. My voice is going, sorry. These do not have that weird smell, so I like that. So that is the powder brush. So that is my little overview of the Nanshy Masterful collection. I have not used these particular brushes yet, but as I said, I really don't need to use them in order to tell you that they're really good quality, because I have another set from Nanshy that I use all the time. So if you are looking for a good starter set, or if you're looking to gift someone a good starter set for makeup brushes, the Nanshy Masterful collection has absolutely everything you could ever wish to have in a brush set. I really think if you just bought this, if you're just starting out and you really don't have too many makeup brushes, or you are looking for like a core collection of makeup brushes to add to the ones you already have, I really don't think you could go far wrong with this Masterful collection because it's beautiful. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. If you've got any questions about the brushes, leave me a comment and I will link everything I talked about, including the other eye brush set, down below. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.